Hi, it's Linda, and I hope y'all are having a good day. And thank you so much for coming by. And I hope the weather has improved for you guys. Um, I'm sure I'm doing my stool down here. That's what you hear, my feet scooting it up there where I can put my feet up on it. Uh, we've had some rather cold weather, but I understand that it's just here for a few days and then it's going to go away. That it's really not true winter. But we were actually at 30 degrees. It was our high the other day. And I mean, that's pretty cold for us here in Kentucky. But anyway, this is Beatrice. She is 372 pages. She has 4 signatures. And when my husband counted them, he said, you've never done this before. With every signature, you started getting bigger and bigger, more pages, more pages, more pages. And so that's how I came up with 372. But I've been trying to tell myself I've got to stop making them this big because I'm trying to lower my price and be more reasonably priced for everybody. And especially during the times that we're here going through and have been going through now for several years until we get better. But anyway, 372 pages. She's in on my lower price point now on for this kind of paper pages, but she is covered in a beautiful fabric. And then I have this dollie, and then I did a small old book page and this photograph of who I think Beatrice would look like. Now, I know I've got a Jane Austen out there, but this is another Jane Austen, but I'm not calling her Jane Austen, but it's from a different designer that I had bought 2 sets of Jane Austen, different. They look totally different, but it is Jane Austen here. And the signatures are covered with the dollie, but you can see through here. And then here is the back. Gorgeous fabric. Gorgeous, heavy fabric. And this is our wood hardcover that my husband makes for me, cuts for me out of a composite board. And it's heavier than most. Because usually, whenever you get a fabric like this, you want to put some weight behind it. And so I'm going to flip through and start the music. Isn't that pretty? You got one in the front and one in the back. Now these can be used, or you can did a huge pocket here. Got some really glittery lace here, and then this is a vintage. I think this says Tim Holtz right here. Not sure. But I did bring the fabric in as much as I could. And now you can see that this is, our scars make us know that our past was for real. And that was one of the quotes by Jane Austen. I put in some pages like this throughout the journal in case that you wanted to color it. You can use colors, markers, or whatever, but if you use markers, make sure that you put another page, blank page underneath here, because marker's got to bleed through, and you don't want it to bleed through on this writing page here. Did I tell you that she was 6x9? A vintage map. The art renditions are from a designer on Etsy, and I thought they did a good job depicting from Jane Austen's books. That's probably where they all came from. And this is all vintage wallpaper. William Morris's paper. He was a great wallpaper designer, fabric designer back in, I think he was in the 50s. So all of these are his designs that I downloaded. If you're not familiar with who William Morris is, you should Google him. I mean, he was a fantastic designer, and he did wallpapers, and he got into furniture and a fabric. His fabrics are gorgeous. I've got some over here. I've used some throughout the years that I've been doing journals. An envelope. And it's got a pocket on the front. There is a tuck spot here that you can use. The journal was getting so big, I left some of it blank for you to fill in. Belly band. Let me know what you think about all of this William Morris designs in here. You know, when I print one side, and then I print two-sided all the time. Is most of the time that I wanted to let you know that I do print those when like this, because that's two different designs. That is hard. This has been, here's another coloring page. I use these on my HP printer. It'll take the heavier paper, like 110-pound paper. That's what these are in the beginnings of each signature. These were great colors in the 1950s. Boy, that would have been a busy room. How many of you watching this video remember avocado and copper, or is it gold or copper appliances? But the avocado, whatever era that was the era that I think was when William Morris came out with all of this stuff. I mean, he's got the colors. I mean, naturally blue is always a staple. But another envelope. But that one that we just passed reminded me of the avocado appliances, and then you had that dark brown copper, I think they called it. I don't remember. Another belly band. This is a color that reminds me of appliances that were green. Another coloring page. I think the artist did great with painting in these colors and everything. This is a pocket, yeah. Thought so. And there's something in almost every envelope. And then this is another tuck spot. Belly band. Good sayings in here. This is really a history of color back then, along with William Morris's wallpaper. (1809). Priceless. Another pocket. I remember striped bedrooms. Belly band. You see, there's a lot of pages. big pocket empty here. In the back, you have another card, an envelope just like in the front. So this is Beatrice. And like I said, it's just another rendition, different styling, different colors. And I combined this one with William Morris. A lot of his collections that I've downloaded of the ones that fit in the colors of the Jane Austen here. But this has a lot of Jane Austen's quotes in it, and the styles that they wore that she was writing about and things like that. So this is totally different than the Jane Austen that I have out there already. They're two different collections. So I hope you enjoyed her. And she is, like I said, 6x9. And this is our heavy hardcover that we make. My husband cuts it for me. So it feels like a book. You know, it's not flimsy by any means. It'll make a good tabletop, or it sits up nicely in on your desk or in your bookcase. So I hope that you have a good weekend, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.